Here are the data for this analysis. We have information on a number of burglaries, some in white neighborhoods and some in minority neighborhoods. And we have a column showing an ID number for each, the location where each occurred, and the status of each, either cleared or not cleared, not solved. We begin by inserting a pivot table. And what I'm doing here is defining the range of information that I want to include in the analysis. And then also I'm indicating that I want the results, the output, on a different worksheet to keep things kind of neat. There we go. Now the key to filling out this little dialog box is to put what you think is the cause variable in the column labels box and the result variable in the row labels box and also in the value labels box. Now looking at this table here, the first thing to do is to copy that table using the paste special option to leave the formatting behind. And I copy it twice. Okay. Now going back to that original table, it would help to have these numbers as percentages so we can better see the pattern. That's done by opening up this dialog box and telling Excel to show those values as the percent of the column total. There we are. Now we have percentages, and we can see that burglaries in white neighborhoods are more likely to be cleared than burglaries in minority neighborhoods. Now to see if that's a non-random pattern, you begin by hollowing out the second table and computing the calculation for expected values. You'll see the pattern here on this next one. I'll illustrate it for you. It's always the bottom of the row, right, or bottom of the column, times the end of the row, divided by the grand total. Let me do that again. Bottom of the column times the end of the row divided by the grand total. Here one more time. Bottom of the column times the end of the row divided by the grand total. That's the pattern every time. Now let's compute the chi-square statistic to see if it's non-random. Just give it a quick label here, and then you type equal chi-test in a parenthesis, and then highlight the actual range, what you observed, a comma, and then highlight the expected values that you just computed in a parenthesis, and hit enter. And there's the probability that pattern you see in the table could be produced by a random process. So that's how to do a chi-square analysis and a crosstab in Excel.